Through composition of transformations on your Delta Math assignment today. So we're going to take that point, -1, -2, and we're going to apply transformation of a reflection of y equals x, and then a rotation at 90 degrees. That 90 is positive, so we know that's going to be counterclockwise. So rotate counterclockwise 90 degrees because it's a positive 90, and then reflect over the y equals x. And that is this line here. So it's going to go from down here to up here or vice versa for that reflection. You always want to start with the second transformation in the list if it's 2 or 3, whatever the last one is, and then work the other way. So we're going to take that rotation of 90 degrees, counterclockwise 90 degrees, and that's going to make my xy turn into -y x. So we're going to flip them. So -1, -2 becomes +2 because it switches signs. -2 moves to the front, but it also makes it opposite. And then x as is stays in the back. So that should be our counterclockwise rotation of 90 degrees. Then we're going to reflect over the y equals x, which takes our xy, and the rule turns it into yx. So we're just going to flip spaces. So it's -1, +2. Let's hold our breath and hope and think we got this right. Good job, yay. All right, let's do another one. So we have a -4, 6. And we have 2. We're going to reflect over the y equals x and then rotate 180. So rotate 180 is positive, so that means it's counterclockwise. And then reflect over the y equals x because we start from our last transformation then work backwards. So rotate to 180. So the rotation of 180 is xy becomes -x, -y. So that -4, 6 is going to become, -x, -y. It's going to become a +4 and a -6. So that takes care of our rotation of 180 counterclockwise. Then we're going to reflect over the y equals x again. So y equals x. So that means xy is going to become yx. So they just switch spots. So it's going to be -6, 4, -6, 4. Awesome. One more. See if we do 5. Hopefully the video doesn't get too long. If you get it and you're good, rock and roll. Video is not necessary unless you're getting stuck. So after the transformation, so this is a translation of 2 to the left and then 5 down because the first is x, second is y, and then reflection over the y-axis. So first we're going to reflect over the y-axis because it was the second one listed, and then we're going to translate 2 to the left because that's our x place, and negative means it would move it to the left, and then 5 down because that's our y, and y controls up and down, and x controls left and right. So reflect over the y-axis, our xy becomes -xy. Sorry, there should be an arrow in there. So that means our -9, -2 is going to become a +9, -2. And that's the reflection of the y-axis. Then we're going to translate it 2 to the left, which is our x. So we're going to subtract 2 from 9. And that could be written 9 minus 2, -2 minus 5 as well, because this is the notation you'll see a lot. But I like doing it up and down because it's just basic math at that point. So that's going to give me a 7 and a -7. 7, 7, -7. All right, one more. So I now have -6, -3. Transformation, we're going to rotate 90 degrees. That's a positive, so that means it's going to be counterclockwise. And then, or next listed is reflect over the y equals -x. Last one's the one we start with, so reflect. So that should probably be LECT. I just skipped a lot of letters. Over the y equals -x. And then we're going to rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise because that is a +90. So first for the reflection of the y equals -x. xy becomes -y, -x. That's my reflection. So we're going to take our -6, -3. They're going to split and they're going to change signs. So that means it's going to be +3, +6. And then we're going to rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise, which is going to turn my xy into -y x. And that's 90 degrees counterclockwise because it's a +90 up there. So our 3, 6 is going to turn into 6, 3, and the y becomes negative, so it's going to be -6, 3. So -6. Not on there yet, sorry. 3. Because you have to do 5, I'll do one more with you. Make sure nothing pops up out of nowhere, hopefully. Good, we got a dilation. So we have -4, 6. And then we have a dilation of 1/2 and a reflection over the y equals x. So start with the last one, which is reflection over y equals x. And that's x, y becomes yx. Then we're going to dilate by 1/2. And so that can be either multiply by 1/2 or the same thing as multiply by 1/2 is dividing by 2. So first thing first, we're going to reflect over the y equals x. So they're going to switch places. So my -4, 6 is going to become 6, -4. Neither one changed their sign, so we're good there. And then to dilate, we're going to multiply them both by 1/2 or divide them both by 2. Because 1/2 of 6 is 3, but 1/2 of 6 is 3, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. So we have 3. 1/2 of 4 is going to be a -2. So our answer should be 3, -2. Whoa. 3, -2. Hey guys, we just did 5. Holla if you need me.